Hey everyone, it's Janet from JRK Handcrafted. I've been waiting to get this mini album up on my site for sale. It's absolutely cute. It started out to be a generic baby or toddler album, and then the papers had so many kind of girly pink colors in there that I kind of switched. So the cover started out, as you can see, with yellow polka dots here, um, to be kind of gender neutral, but I have put a lot of pinks or salmons in here. So it is really kind of focused on a girl. However, that doesn't mean that you couldn't use it for a boy as well. This paper is really cute. It reminds me of when my daughter was born. It seems like it's from years gone by. The collection that it was made from was called Heaven Sent. That's a paper pack, and it's by Prima. And they're just such pretty illustrations. And anyways, I hope I've done the paper justice here. This album is 6.5 by 6.5. It has a 2.5-inch spine. Inside, it will hold 38 photos, and that's only in the designated spots. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. There's multiple other places, so you could probably put another 20 pictures anyway in this album. But we'll walk through it, and I'll kind of show you some of those places where you could add pictures where I don't have designated, or where you might just put something else where I have designated a picture. You may just want a journal. So let's get into it. The front, back, and spine actually are very, very simple. This is just some paper from the pattern pack. I've got one small little piece of kind of scalloped lace down the side here, which is fairly narrow. I have the spine, which is plain, and the back, which basically has that same type of small, I think it's probably 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch lace on it. And that's just because a new baby, you're going to want to be handling this. You're going to want to bring it out and show everybody. So the least amount of things you have to get kind of caught up on the cover, the best. It'll keep it in really good shape. Or if you want to carry it, throw it in. If you have a large purse, chuck a piece of, put it in a Ziploc bag or a protective cover, and jam it in your purse and take it to show everybody at work, or take it to show the grandparents, or if the grandparents own it, take it to show the parents. Anyway, let's get into it. It's tied together by this beautiful satin, ivory satin ribbon. So as we get into the album here, a number of these pages have acetate, which kind of lighten the mood for the album and make it very airy. So if we start off at the front here, we just have a plain pocket with just a ribbon going through the center of the pocket here, special delivery, and room for a 4x6 photo. So all my albums that have the 4x6s on them, they're remove and replace. Don't leave these on here. They're to come off, and they're put on with removable tape. So they come off, and then your picture goes on here. So this white remove and replace is actually copy paper, and when you remove it, your picture will go on here, and you'll have this nice pink border around the outside of your photo. Now in this one, I thought this was really cute because you could put some journaling in there, whether it has to do with, the baby's weight, their length, and whatever. You could put that on there. You could put who the visitors were at the hospital. And then on the back here, you have room for a 3x4. Now, when I said that there's room for 38 designated areas for photos, you could put a photo here as well. So that would give you another photo. This pocket will probably hold another couple of photos. So you're not really restricted to the 38 that I've mentioned. I've just set 38 aside to basically show you where your photos go. So over on this side, we have this cute little deer here. That's just one of the cut aparts in the paper. And then the remove and replace. Now, let me mention again too, if you have the remove and replace and it's showing that your picture here would be portrait, does not have to be. When you take this off, You can put your photo this way if you like. So with a lot of our new printable options we have with apps and that type of thing, we're not really relegated to the straight 4x6 photos anymore, or 3x4s for that matter. You can do 2.5 by 3.5, or 2 by 3.5, or 3.5 by 4. So you can, there's always, lots of times there's always something within a photo that you kind of have some background stuff you want to cut out. So that's a perfect time to kind of slice down your photos and put them in this. And what it does too is it gives some variety throughout your mini album, so that you're not just continuously looking at 4x6 photos. So as you can see, this is acetate, has candy dot here at the top, and you can actually see the next pull-out tag from the back. So you put that in there, and again, there's still room in here for additional photos. And then on the back here, again, we have the ribbon going through. We have a really cute little tag, and here I've got 3x3 picture would go there. So again, a crop down 4x6, or maybe you just print your pictures yourself, and so you can put them on Word or any document that you want to resize them, and use those there. Here, I have not done anything here. I just thought that the picture itself was so cute. Now, could you put a picture on there? Sure. Would I? No. Okay, but in this pull-out pocket here, there's the little tabs here that you can pull it out with. There's room up here for a 2x3 photo, and then room on the back for 4x6. Now, if you had two more 3x4s that you want to put on here, just peel this off and put your two 3x4s that way. And that'll, again, give you more photography space, or at least space for your photos. And that just slides back in here. The tab is on there just basically for ease of taking it out and putting it back in. Flip the page. We got this cute little butterfly in here. Welcome to the world, and room here for a 3x4 photo. So if you were, let me just grab a piece of cardstock here. So if you were putting your picture in here, that little butterfly actually comes up and your picture would go right in there. So makes it easy to stick under and just kind of decorates up your photo. 4x6 here, 3x4, 3x4. But again, you could put a 4x6 here if you had one of those and not as many 3x4s. Okay, and then over to this side, we've kind of got this angled pocket. You could put a 2.5x3 or a 3x4 picture in here. And then you've got this cute little mat that will hold a 4x6 photo as well. And that just slides in there. And again, we've got this acetate corner, which just kind of lets you see more of the album as you're going through it. And in this pocket, again, that has the beautiful satin ribbon, we've got two photo mats here, and then place for a picture. And some of these actually have like first word, first crawl, so you might be able to coordinate those with those particular times in your baby's life. Now, just because those are there, that may not be the first crawl, may be down here in the album later on. So it's not to say that you can't move these around. I just kind of put them in there because it was a great space. And you don't necessarily always have to go chronologically either. That actually adds some interest to a mini album. Here, I have decorator paper in here. Room here, I haven't put the white replace and remove white spots here. But here's where you could put a picture. And this acetate, it just tucks right back in there. So, they stay protected or whatever. You might put some reminder or some trinket that had to do with the birth of baby, maybe a birth announcement or something like that. You may want to put that under here and then just have it protected by the acetate. Okay, and then this page flips over, and here we have remove and replace by photo, and then again, this just goes up underneath the sugar and spice circle we have there. Okay, and then we're starting in our acetate pockets again. So we've actually got 3 sets of pages here that are kind of, so this would be one set of pages. So they basically repeat each other. Here we've got a nice tag, remove and replace. This would be a 3x3 first stuffed animal. That would just be an awesome picture. And again, you've got room in here for a couple of more photos. And then on the back, so you can see here when these come out, that's actually a completely see-through pocket here. Okay, and then here's First Tooth with cute little Bambi again, and then remove and replace. Now, I didn't put any designer paper up here, but you could journal on here if you wanted to put, you know, maybe it's a picture of grandma and grandpa. Maybe it's a picture of a sibling. You know, you could put some information on there and put the picture there. Okay, and then over here, we've got room for a 3x4 with the cute little seahorse and baby on that side. I turned this way only because it was coordinating the paper. However, you could have it this way as well. And actually, those almost match up there. And then here again, we have our pullout. And here I've made a little tag, and it's got this cute little heart decoration here, and room on the back for some journaling. And that just slides back in here. And oh, and room up here for a 2x3 photo. And then this cute little onesie, I just kind of stuck in this little pocket here. It's the same on the back, but I just kind of stuck it in here. And then this just says First Giggle. And then on the back, again, you have room for your 4x6 photo. And that just slides in there. All right, and then we flip over, and this is actually all about the photos on this side. So we've got 2 4x4s, and actually, you know what? I didn't even count these pictures as part of that 38. I must have skipped this altogether because I only had that there was 1 2x2 in here. But obviously, we have a few more, so that would, if we've got another 6, that would bring us up to 44. So yeah, I must have totally flipped through this one. Now here you could put 2 4x6s, or just all 3x4s. This is basically just to kind of help you navigate and give you an idea of where you can put your photos. Okay, and then over here in this double pocket, we just have a really cute little tag that came out of the paper pack, and you could put a picture on the back here, or that's light enough that you could actually journal on there. Okay, and then down here, First Cake. I could use some of that right about now, and then a 2x3 photo on the back of that. And then that just slides back in here. Okay, so here we are here on this angled pocket again. We got this cute little soother here, and then a 3x4, and then this paper here on the back. I kind of left it like that. And then on here you have the little Mary Had a Little Lamb nursery rhyme, and then a 4x6 opportunity there. And that just slides in. This flips over. We've got room for another 3x4, and this cute little playtime cut apart, excuse me, on this tag like, and then it's got this cute little heart and the giggles and some embellishments down here. Here's again where our acetate actually opens up, and in here I've actually put them at, so room for a 4x4, and then a 4x6 on the back, and you could put something here as well. So lots of other places to put photos. And here we have, as you can see, I've turned this into a girl album. We have Sweet Dreams, which is just basically, I just made these little triangle pockets, and then Baby Girl. And you could journal on the back of that. Even though it does have a design, you could still journal on the back. Okay, so here we come to the last section, the last page here. Okay, so we have a tag here, First Day Out. And then I've just put some journaling lines on here. So you could do some journaling on the back of that one. And again, there's room for more. And then here you've got First Ice Cream. I'm assuming that's probably going to be, yeah, close to the back of the book. Remove and replace 3x3. And stick that in. Like I said, these are fairly generous, so you could get at least a couple more pictures in there. Another pull-out here with room for a 2x3 photo and some journaling on the back. Slide that back in there, and room for a 4x6. And the same thing here. You've got the beautiful paper here. Straighten up here. Beautiful paper here. Although you may not want to cover it, it's got this cute little whimsical girl here, some bunnies and the fawn over here. So, and then the remove and replace here. Yep, there. And then here for 4x6 as well. Here you've got a cute little envelope. I keep getting this all crooked here. Sorry, guys. You've got this cute little, it's actually a sticker, this little butterfly here. And there's just some little tags at the top. And then a little envelope here with a little 3x4 from the cut apart. And you could put a picture on the back, or you could journal on the back. That's up to you. You might be able to, maybe there's a trinket you want to put in this envelope. Used to always be, I remember when my kids were small, it was a lock of hair. I don't know if people ever do that anymore, but that would be a good place for that. And then we're coming to the back here. This one here is remove and replace again. And the front has the part of the cut apart here that has the locomotion, the locomotive and everything on it. And that fits inside here. And then we have another cut apart with room for journaling or a photo. I left that blank because it was pink. So when you put your photo on there, you'll have a mat anyway. It would have a 3x4. And then here you have your acetate lifting again, and you have room for your 4x6 picture. So you would take that out and put your picture in there. And again, the acetate would go down to cover that up. Room here for 3x4. And then at the very back, you've got double pockets. So over here, we've got two of the cut aparts with room for 3x4 photos. Ribbon, satin ribbon on here with a picot edge. And then these cute little, these are almost velvety little little flowers here on this kind of ribbon string here. They're really, really cute. And at the back, we've got Sweet Dreams to hold a 2x2, a 2x3, and a 4x6. So that's that. On my site, I think I am going to call it the Heaven Sent Baby Girl mini album. So if you're interested in that, or if you know someone who is, please share. And if you have any questions, maybe send me an email from the site, jrkhandcrafted.com, and I can answer any questions that you might have on this album. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.